Hello, thank you for joining this tutorial. I will show you how to create a small GIS software tool. The application will allow the user to import a CSV file from a specified path. The CSV file will contain point information. The points represent physical locations on the planet. This is no ordinary CSV file with latitude and longitude, even though each point does have these coordinates. Each point has the information regarding latitude, longitude, height. Up until now, any GIS software, including QGIS and ArcGIS, can import such files. The difference from the classical CSV file is that each row in the CSV file has a pair of point coordinate values. So point O and point M. Point O is the actual physical point on the surface of the Earth, while point M is the result of the field surveying and is in a slightly different position. We want to make a software that will create a line shape file representing the distance between point O and point M. As you can see in the video, on the first row, we see the headings of the columns. The first column is point ID, which is auto-incremented from 1 until the last one. The second column is XO. This represents the latitude coordinate of point O. The third column is YO. This represents the longitude coordinate of point O. The fourth column is HO, and this represents the height above sea level of point O. The other columns, from the 5th until the 7th, represent the same values, however, for point M. Each row contains values, and we want to make a software that receives this file and then outputs a line shapefile, which will represent the horizontal line between these 2 points, if such a line would be drawn on the field. This is required to know the distance error of the measurements of point M in relation to point O, assuming that point O is the correct location of the point on the ground. We will be using Python with some of its libraries to create the standalone software. What is standalone? This means that the user is able to start the software just like you start Microsoft Word or any other application. Why standalone? To teach GIS professionals how to create a program from start to finish in Python. This is merely an example. Obviously, you can create many other programs. Your imagination is the limit. Thank you for viewing this first video. Hope you will join me in the second video.